can tell who's on their minds now. Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. The starting five. Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thanks, Doris.
You know, for Pau Gasol, calling last year a rough year might be an understatement. He fought off an injury and tried to find a role on a team that was in transition. A year like that can really take a lot out of a guy.
Gets the bucket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to the bodyguard. Fires at the elbow. And gets that one to go off the fire. And see, for Pau Gasol, he dealt with knee tendonitis from the first day of the season, then a concussion, torn plantar fascia. I mean, he just had one setback, it seemed, health-wise after another.
It was just that kind of season, which symbolized the fate of his Lakers, too. They just never seemed to get it going until it was too late. But, you know, with Gasol, we're talking about a guy who's remained effective for a long time in his career. And when you have that kind of skill level, I think your game can translate as you get older. Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Myers Leonard. Thomas Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Wesley Matthews checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Mo Williams subbed in for Damian Lillard. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the seven-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you've got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
And they're pushing it up. The shot's good from Bodyguard. The Bodyguard's got 6.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
The feed now to Young. Fires from deep, and that one's good. Young's got his second bucket.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now the pass to the Bodyguard. Back to Williams. There's the 3. Rebound Hill. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Pass to the Bodyguard. No good there off the double clutch. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. Lakers trail by 8. On the floor for Portland. Robinson and Aldridge down low. Damian Lillard out there with the Bodyguard. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. Young with the ball. Now guarded Bodyguard. And Young gets to Gasol. The jump hook. That's good. Trailblazers leading by 6.
You know, even though he's getting up there in years, guys, Powell's effectiveness shouldn't really drop off much. He's a long, skilled player who doesn't play off the ground very much, and his versatility should help his longevity.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Here's Jackson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the bodyguard in that last game against the Suns played really well. He ended with 25 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence, and when you've prepared to play well and it works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
Darrell Wright's checked in for the Trailblazers. Matthews comes in for Nicholas Batum. Clark, you mentioned the versatility of Pau Gasol. Steve, it's really the defining quality of his game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the ability to do so many things offensively as a big guy just really completes a team. Now you can run any kind of offense you want. And Pau, as a passer, as a scorer, as a shooter, has been one of the best in the game for the last decade.
Chris Kaman has checked in for the Lakers. Here's Aldridge. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Lakers trail by 9. Blake kicks to Kobe. Here in the second quarter, just over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Kaman. Here's Hill. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Portland, third best record here in the early going. And checking out the Lakers, 4.5 games behind.
When you look at Portland, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far. And for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
He dishes it to Kaman. Good. Kaman's got 6.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Wright. And Mo Williams subbed in for Damian Lillard. Williams passes to the body. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 7. And it's Johnson penetrating. With the lead pass, it's stolen. Williams inside, blocked. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
And Portland making a change here. And
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
welcome back, everybody. Backing down is Jackson. Outside, Kobe. Gasol, screen on Matthews. Kobe kicks to Hill. Nash. Good. Nash has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I'm going to drop a little knowledge on you here, guys. Not sure if you're familiar with the 180 Club. but it's players who've had a season shooting 50% from the field, 40% from long range, and 90% from the line. You add those up, that's 180. Nash had done it 4 times, and I think last season should qualify as his 5th. He shot 44% from 3, 92% from the line, and 49.7% from the field. I round those numbers up, so that's a 50-40-90 season in my book.
Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Hill is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Jackson in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, for Steve Nash last season, he became just the 5th player in league history to crack 10,000 assists, joining John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Mark Jackson, and Magic Johnson. Nash said, to have just one scholarship offer and to play in the NBA as long as I have and to be on a list with people like Magic is beyond my wildest dreams. Adding, it's incredibly special, humbling, and a tribute to playing with a lot of great players over my career. No surprise, fellas, giving credit to his teammates.
Well, you have to like that focus on the team first. Thanks, Doris. And Clark, going back to the 180 club you talked about, Nash has now done that 4 or 5 times, depending how you count last season.
Well, he stands apart in that. I mean, it's only happened 12 times in NBA history. Larry Bird was the only guy to do it more than once before Nash did. So, yeah, you're talking about one of the great shooters ever in Steve Nash.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical. Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Dishes to Meeks for the lead. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Sometimes, Kevin, you can just look at a guy's release and immediately recognize that he's a born shooter. And that's the case with Meeks. Beautiful form. Just has a natural way of getting that ball to go through the hoop.
Ever since his college days at Kentucky, he's one of the best shooters on the planet, and that hasn't changed. You just can't leave him alone anyplace. Here's Aldridge. Gets the bucket. Aldridge has got 9.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, but more of the same. Get it inside.
Kobe against Matthews. Back to Gasol. A fader. Portland's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. No good from the body shot.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway. Good boy.
Meeks can't hit.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Lillard attacking. The bodyguard buries the long-range jumper. The bodyguard's got 12.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
Matthews against Kobe. Kicks to Kaman. Back to Kobe. From deep 3-point range. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
How about the 3-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second-chance points they've been able to get.
And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Robinson and Aldridge down low. And it's the bodyguard in at the point guard position. Shoots the 3. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That will be foul number 5 on him. The Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Kobe gets a screen from Jackson. Kobe attacking. Back to Jackson. Nash outside. Outside for Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And the Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's the bodyguard. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Jackson.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Nash hits to Young. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. Matthews with the steal. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 17 points for the bodyguard. There's the dish to Gasol. Robinson on him. Shot left block. Portland grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between these two this year.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
It's Nash with the drive. Jackson. Young outside. Back to Jackson. To stop the run. Rebound, Thomas Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And because of the odd number of games between them guys, the one thing we know is that one of these teams will have bragging rights over the other at the end of the season.
Exactly, Kevin. And that makes tonight's game, I think, a little more interesting and intriguing. I mean, whoever wins this one will have a big advantage going into the next 2.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Trailblazers leading by 8. And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this run, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gaiman's shot is good.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
The bodyguard passes to Aldridge. Robinson left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The bodyguard. And another shot. Aldridge, no luck. Young outside. Pass to Gasol. He feeds it to Kaman. Out to Nash. Young up top. Shot by post. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The bodyguard passes to Robinson. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Nash kicks to Jackson. Pass to Gasol. Robinson on him. Gasol inside. Guarded by Robinson. And finished off by Gasol.
Some big-time power on that putback.
You got to admire the perseverance, don't you? He worked for that one so hard.
Went after it.
Yeah, that's what offensive rebounding is all about, Kevin. Anticipation and grinding to those second chances.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hines checked in. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 6 assists now in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The bodyguard passes to Aldridge, and he drops it in from the low post. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Kobe goes in. He kicks it to Nash. He passes to Poole. Aldridge with the block.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Lakers trail by 7.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's the bodyguard. Robinson inside. Outside for Batum. The pass to the bodyguard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Aldridge. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. So Portland ends up going with the new group. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here we go, all alone. Shot's good from bodyguard. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horns.
Outside, that's good. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's the bodyguard. And so it's Portland winning this one. Both teams played well.